And welcome back to Volusia Speedway Park here on Ultimate Dirt TV, a World of Thunder iRacing League. Chris Nunn alongside Wesley Outland. It is the Next Up Designs fixed pro late models here on a beautiful night here at Volusia Speedway Park. And we are set for one heck of a show, Wesley. 59 entries tonight, Wesley. How about that?
59 pro late models ready to go here in the virtual iRacing world at Volusia Speedway Park. We just had a phenomenal event you saw on UDTV with the modifieds, and now here come the pro late models, all on the Spec 604 crate engine. They're all going to be almost in unison racing, competing with one another as we see Harry Stewart qualify. They get one lap to be their best set time. 58 cars. What a night we got on this Father's Day Sunday.
And right now at the top spot, Dylan Hauser racing with a heavy heart. Just lost his father recently, so our thoughts and prayers and condolences going out to the Hauser family. He's racing with a heavy heart tonight, and he's racing for his dad tonight, I guarantee you. He currently sits at the top spot. Dalton Cloyd second right now. Chad Combs from right here in Bloomington, Indiana, currently sits in that third spot here. As big surprise, Blake Majulis goes to the top spot, Wes.
There you go, 16,644. Hauser there in second as we see qualifying currently underway here for these drivers. There's the man that just wrapped up the big win in the modifieds a moment ago in the Dirt 1 Racing Thub TFR 80D of Dylan Wilson. The Kool-Aid man in modifieds got that black stealth look for his late model.
Oh, yeah. Always goes with that familiar black number. Excuse me, the black number 80 for his modifieds. There's J.D. Brown, had a good run in the modifieds just a bit ago. Blake Cannon still at the Blake Cannon out of the top spot. J.D. Brown goes to third. Zach McSwain second. Qualifying is complete. We'll take a look at your rundown here and our qualifying.
See how okay. So let's look quickly at the qualifying results. Blake Cannon, the man, the fast time, 16.511. But again, Chris, qualifying means absolutely nothing. All that does is set up the lineup for our heat races. And I think we're going to have, 6 heat races tonight? 6 8-lap heat races?
Yes, sir. Six heats coming up. Top 3 transfer to tonight's main events. And we'll take a look at your Ultimate Dirt TV starting lineup for heat race number 1. On the pole, we're going to see Blake Cannon in 44. And outside of him, it's going to see Dalton Cloyd in 31.
Row number 2 is going to be Joe Berkeley from Australia, New Zealand, the number 9. And from the mid-south of the U.S. of A., number 12, that's Robert Tucker. He'll start 4th.
Row 3 on the inside, starting 5th out of Pennsylvania, Benjamin Wirt, 56. Outside of him, the Texan, it's Bryson Daffrin in number 27.
Moving on to row number 7, it's going to be Brent New in the 144. He starts 7th. Brett Dysart, hey, he is a actually real late model racer in the Carolinas. Dysart will start in the 8th position.
Row 5 on the inside, it's our own Stephen McMillian, starting 9th in the $1 Million Motorsports number 07017. Outside of him, the Goon Squad Racing 92, starting 10th, it's going to be Corey Austin.
And there is the lineup, it looks like, for 10 cars. Ready to go here. 58 entries for the opening race. And hey, this race pays money to win, Chris. In addition to that, there's a purse event. I think they were talking about $1,500 for a championship purse, a possibility of $2,500 if everything goes well. So this could be something really, really big for World of Thunder iRacing League. Of course, also in addition to that, for those that are watching on UDTV and for iRacing in general.
Yeah, today the Fixed Pro Late Models, brought to you by Next Level Designs. They are racing for a $250 points championship. So if you win the points championship, you get $250 courtesy of Bobby and Jennifer Hans. A big thank you to them. And once again, coming up after this one, 8:45 Eastern Time, it is the DirtFan.com National Super Late Model Series, brought to you by Bobby and Jennifer Hans. $1,500 to win the points championship. And that is nothing to sneeze at.
There you go. That's the one that I was finding out the information on. Wow, for Super Late Models. Phenomenal.
Yeah, you definitely can't beat that. And also, it's going to be $50 to win tonight for the Super Late Models as well. So they're racing for some cash tonight. So $50 goes to the winner for tonight's Super Late Model event tonight.
I will let you know that in the drivers' meeting, it was commanded to the drivers that if you are involved in a caution twice, you are done in your heat races or last chance races. So we'll see how things develop with Cannon and Cloyd on the front row. Berkeley, Tucker, row number 2. They are ready to come to the green flag. Heat number 1, a new season. on UDTV, the Pro Late Models, and the pace truck is on. Chris Dunn, we're coming to green.
Lights out. Green is out here in heat race number 1 of 6 for the Next Level Designs Fixed Pro Late Models. It's going to be Blake Cannon taking the lead out of turn number 1 and 2. Dalton Cloyd to the outside of him. Joel Berkeley to the inside. Now down the back straightaway. They're double file 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th as Robert Tucker and Bryson Dafford go at it for 4th and 5th.
Lap 1, give it to Cannon. Pulling away. On the inside is Berkeley. They all go single file now. Lap 1, working lap 2 here as the racing's clean. Underway, heat 1, we're taking 3 to the show.
Out of turn number 4, down the front straightaway. It is still Blake Cannon out front. Top 4 cars run single file. There you see the 5th place car of Stephen McMillian. He's worked himself up. Right now he's trying to get a better starting spot in of one of our B mains tonight. He's going to have to get up on the horse there and catch up to the top 3 cars there pulling away. Cannon, Berkeley, Cloyd, 1, 2, and 3, just past halfway.
And Cannon, again the man that's out in front, that number 44 there at the upper left of your screen. He takes off to the inside of 3. The battle heated up for the number 2 spot. That's for 2nd and 3rd. Now they transfer. However, Chris, the more cars you pass in the heat, the more you advance in your position for the feature.
Yeah, better starting spot. You will get Blake Cannon right now trying to find himself on the pole for tonight's main event as we roll out of turn number 4. Top 3 cars still pulling away as Joel Berkeley still has a little bit of advantage on Cloyd. Cloyd, though, going to go to the inside as 3 laps to go. Down to the back straightaway, down that dog leg back straight, past the Gator Pond in the pit area into 3.
Oh, and hey, by the way, I've been there before. The Gators are real. You see them.
Oh, yeah. Yes, they
The Gators are real at Volusia for sure. Of course, watching them as they hit the back straightaway. Berkeley using the outside lane, changing up lanes here a little bit. Staying on the bottom, catfishing on the bottom. It's going to be Cannon. They're going to come to the line. White flag in the air. A clean and green heat race number 1. We're taking 3, and there they are right now to the backstretch. Final time.
Blake Cannon, final time down the dogleg back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4 for the final time. Blake Cannon will sit on the pole for tonight's Next Level Designs Fixed Pro Late Model main event. Joel Berkeley comes home 2nd. Dalton Cloyd in that 3rd and final transfer spot. Cars bouncing off the wall out of turn 4. As we'll take a look at your full field rundown here of heat race number 1. Your winner was the number 44 machine of Blake Cannon. Joel Berkeley 2nd. Dalton Cloyd getting that 3rd and final transfer spot. Bryson Dafford 4th. And Wesley, how about Stephen McMillian picking up a top 5?
Yeah, I'm still going to have to go through a B-main, though, to try to go in here later tonight to the show. Dysart, Austin, Newwert, and Tucker, the rundown. So, again, for the top 3, those drivers advance to the A-main here tonight. Everybody else will go to a last chance qualifier. Heat number 2, another 8-lap heat race. Top 3 advanced. Zach McSwain will be on the pole of the number 25 from Carolina to his outside from Indiana, the Hoosier State, where my colleague Chris Dunn's from. 09, Chad Combs will start 2nd.
Yeah, he is actually just right up the road. It's Chad Combs. Run number 2 on the inside, Adam Collins in 34. The Carolina kid, it's Ryan Underwood in 46, starting 4th.
Justin Flagg in the 13 Watt Open Motorsports Team will start 5th. Justin Sick from New York on the 32 will make up outside row 3.
BDR Racing's Mitch Stiles in 54 will start 7th. Outside of him, it's going to see Jesse Pate in the 031 machine starting.
And it looks like the final row is going to be the Warner Racing entry of Brian Warner Jr. in 57. 9th, Russell Berry in the 84, or the 084 will start in the 10th position. So there they are. There's the lineup. Top ticker to the left of the screen. We'll get the field set here in just a moment after a preliminary lap for 10 laps, or 8 laps. Top 3 transfer here in heat race number 2.
Want to send out a big special thank you to our World of Thunder sponsors, Grace Productions, Loud Pedal Productions, DirtFan.com, Bobby and Jennifer Hotz, Next Level Designs, $1 Million Motorsports, and Team Outlaw. Also a big special thank you to our Ultimate Dirt TV sponsors, World of Thunder iRacing League, and Wicked Cushion. If you want to sponsor anything you see here on the broadcast, whether it be World of Thunder or Ultimate Dirt TV, shoot us a message on Facebook at either World of Thunder or Ultimate Dirt TV, or see Brett Wheeler or Stephen McMillian for all of your sponsorship needs. We'll be more than happy to get your broadcast or get your name out there on our broadcast. Wesley, there's no such thing as too many sponsors, right?
That's exactly right. And, you mentioned that Loud Pedal Productions, and by the way, I'm just getting familiar with those guys. I saw something that they created for another series that I announced for on Friday night, the JW Racing Esports Truck Series. which has been doing really good the last 8 weeks of racing, and they created a kind of a promo video, and I was completely blown away by all the graphics and all the cool things that they did. So definitely, if you're looking for hype videos to promote your series for iRacing, contact Loud Pedal Productions. They do a great job. Green flag in the air. McSwain pulling away. Great battle for second. Underwood and Combs go at it again on 4. Slide over cross job up the outside. Underwood under attack for second. Here comes Combs back down on the bottom.
Yeah, Combs running the bottom of the racetrack. Chad Combs has some UMP modified experience. He got a lot of UMP modified experience in real life. He's also drove a crate late model a few times for a season.
That's right.
Pull out of turn number 4 down the front straightaway. Side by side for second is Underwood. Now shutting the door on Combs.
About to be on board now with the driver Adam Collins, who's on the outside looking at the transfer, the number 34 car, the black car, moving his way to the inside, making a move on the outside lane to try to get around Combs. He'll transfer into the A-main spot, holding on as they go door to door back to 1.
Side by side out of turn number 2 is that battle for the final transfer spot. Chad Combs noses ahead down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Still about a half a car length separating 3rd and 4th as Adam Collins with the slight advantage down the front straightaway, but Combs gets it back. Wesley, great battle here as one guy's transferring and one guy is not here.
That's right. That's right. One guy's going to the show. The other one's got to go to the B main here as McSwain is pulled away in the 25. A 3-car by and 4th with Underwood and Combs right now looking to transfer. Great battle heating up as Collins trying to make something happen on the outside to get around Combs as they go to the back stretch in 3 and just coming to the final laps.
White flag going to come out this time by for Zach McSwain. He's got a big lead, about a half a straightaway over Ryan Underwood, who's sitting comfortably in that 2nd spot, as Chad Combs in that 3rd and final transfer spot, finally trying to get some advantage or get a distance between himself and Adam Collins. But out of turn number 4, here comes your winner flashing across the start-finish line. It's going to be Zach McSwain. 2nd place goes to Ryan Underwood, and the 3rd and final transfer goes to Chad Combs.
So that's the way they finish up here in heat race number 2. Let's look at the unofficial results as grid is underway now for heat number 3. Coming up next, Zach McSwain, the winner. 2nd spot going to Ryan Underwood and Chad Combs. That will transfer. For everyone else on back, Chris, they'll have to go to a B-main last chance qualifier.
That's right. Collins, Stiles, Sick, Pate, Flag, Warner, and Barry rounding out the field in heat race number 2. Ultimate Dirt TV starting lineup for heat race number 3. On the pole, we're going to see J.D. Brown in the Slick Sim Sport number 14 machine. Outside of him, out of Bakersfield, California, it's going to be Dylan Wilson in 80.
And Dylan Wilson cut off that dirt car modified win you saw here on UDTV just a few moments ago. Dustin Hall will be on the inside of row number 2 of the 331, starting 3rd. And from New Zealand, Harry Stewart, the number 3, he'll start 4th.
Row 3 on the inside, $1 Million Motorsports number 51 machine, going to be Terrell Payne. Outside of him in the 357, it's going to be Cody Sieber.
Moving on out of row number 4, Chris Tucker in the 5 to his outside. Ryan Williams from the Carolinas. He's in that number 63. He'll start 8th.
And 5th and final row, we're going to see Scott Norum in that number 15 machine. And rounding out the field in the 53 car, it's going to be Trace Olson. Top 3 transfer here out of heat race number 3 here in this Next Level Designs Fixed Pro Late Models main event. $250 going to the winner of our points championship this season. Yeah, like I said, that's nothing to sneeze at here in iRacing. Anytime you get a chance to run for some money while sitting in the comfort of your own home, do it.
That's what I was going to say. And I did not mean to get it all crossed and mixed up with the Pro Late models for the Supers. What a payout for the Super Late models that you were talking about as well. $250 to win tonight. Possibly $1,500 to $2,500 purse, point fund. I mean, wow, phenomenal here. And it's all going to be on coverage of the Ultimate Dirt Television. My buddy Brett Wheeler, me and Brett used to work announcing races together on R Factor and some other things with ODC and ETV and a whole bunch of stuff back in the day. And it's really cool to see what Brett Wheeler, my buddy from Australia, has been able to do now with this program. And Chris, it's cool to be able to work with you. We've worked some other series and network events together doing other things, but we love the dirt. You love the dirt. Yes, sir.
That's right. Can't beat the dirt. Once again, $250 going to our champion, courtesy of Bobby and Jennifer Hans. $100 to second, $50 to third in the points, $10. Send it to Stephen McMillian at WOTRL.com to get eligible for the points fund. And we are green here in heat race number 3 top 3 transfer is J.D. Brown. Takes to the bottom of the racetrack. Dylan Wilson up top. Not in the Kool-Aid ride tonight. He is back in his familiar 80 machine as we roll into turn number 3 and 4. How about Dustin Hall on the bottom of the racetrack, Wesley, out of 4?
Look at the Momos going 3 wide for the lead. There they are. Lap number 1, number 14, J.D. Brown to the top. To the outside lane is going to be Wilson. He's trying to make something hold off on Hall. They're door-to-door as they'll exit off at turn 4 for second.
Out of turn 4, door-to-door, down the front straightaway. Still Dylan Wilson trying to hold off Dustin Hall. Cody Seaver sitting back there in the 4th spot. We're going to take a look out of the rear end of J.D. Brown's machine as he takes a look at the rest of the field as Dylan Wilson
Here he comes
in that D1RT machine. He is getting up close and personal, Wesley, here on the front straightaway.
Man, what a shot. That was an awesome camera angle right there, showing that battle of the leader under attack by Dylan Wilson. You know, Wilson's in the show right now. He's in he's in the 2nd spot, but he wants to get around Brown for the lead. He had such an awesome run there getting him. Quickly, Brown got back on it again to the inside. He'll try to send it again. Wilson will off too.
Down the back straightaway, your top 2 cars running off the bottom of the racetrack. J.D. Brown, Dylan Wilson. Now Wilson to the inside, closes in on your leader, J.D. Brown. And down the front straightaway, 3 laps remaining here in heat race number 3 as they roll out of turn number 2. Man, Dylan Wilson, he's just right there. You just can't get around him.
Turn number 2 to the back straightaway. Here they exit. Back off the 4 to the line. We're working white flag here, coming up 2 to go. At the stripe, it's still all Brown leading, Brown and Wilson. Wilson trying to close in, making something work on the outside. Now back to the inside. He's going to run as they go to the inside of the racetrack. Slide job. White flag comes in the air. One more lap to go in the crossover.
Wow, good move by J.D. Brown. Almost clipped those tires coming out of turn number 4. But here comes Dylan Wilson now back to the inside. They're side by side down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Dylan Wilson slide job again on J.D. Brown. Out of 4. Brown with the duck under move at the line. Give it to J.D. Brown by a nose. Holy cow, what a finish.
Probably the best heat race finish we've seen so far here tonight at Volusia on UDTV. Heat number 3. What will it be? It's Brown taking down Wilson. 46 one-thousandths of a second there at the stripe.
Cannot beat that. Dylan Wilson 2nd. Dustin Hall your 3rd and final transfer. Then was Payne, Siebert, Tucker, Williams, Norham, Stewart, and Olson. Rounding out the field in heat race number 3. Ultimator TV starting lineup for heat race number 4 here in your Next Level Designs Fixed Pro Late models. Blake Majulis, your pole setter in the number 127. Outside of him, it's going to be Connor Wilson in 23.
Carolina boy Blake Murray will start 3rd in the number 79. Chris Cox for Death Dealer Motorsports will start 4th in the 515.
Row number 3 on the inside, it's Matthew Logan in 41. And outside of him, the number 93 machine is going to be Steve Mikulski in the number 93.
Brady Baldwin in the Sim Sport number 7 from New Zealand. He'll start 7th to his outside. Jason Shook from Georgia will all be at next week announcing racing. He will start 8th in the number 1.
And row 5 on the inside, going to see Robert Schaefer in 97. Outside of him, the number 119 machine is going to be Corey Stansell. So another 10 cars getting set to go. Top 3 transfer in Wesley. That last heat race, they have got a tough task to beat that one.
Oh, what a show they put on there. Hey, real quickly, if it is correct, my buddy of mine in that number 41 car, I want to say that's Matthew Logan. And Matthew is actually one of the crew members on Matt Long's race team, number 55. He also, Chris Nunn, helps do the track prep at the dirt track at Charlotte Motor Speedway every year for the Patriot Nationals and the World Finals. You've got WKA returning to the Dirt Track Karting Challenge in next week on 4th of July. Matthew Logan is a big integral part of making that dirt track prep happen.
And he got a great education at the University of Northern Ohio as well. So yes. Graduate, they got that motorsports team beefed
UNOH.
Out of turn 4, green flag is out. Blake Majulis will take the lead out of turn number 1 and 2. Blake Murray going to the inside out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Blake Murray not a slouch at all either in that number 79 machine. Connor Wilson, Matt Logan, and Chris Cox duking it out for that 3rd and final transfer spot.
Wow, look at here. A 3-car battle for 3rd for the transfer. Wilson, Cox, and Logan. Logan trying to send it on in there over the inside of Cox's machine. Also up the racetrack goes Wilson. Here they come off the corner to the line, working lap number 3 now, and it's Majulis pulling away. Struggled in the modifieds, strong in the late models. Jordan North for second for the late models, off 2 with Murray and Wilson.
Down the back straightaway they go, single file now into turn number 3 and 4. Blake Majulis starting to pull away just a tick over Blake Murray. Sitting in third is Connor Wilson. Only the top 3 transferred to tonight's main event. Sitting back there in the 4th spot. 1 spot out looking in. It is Chris Cox in that 515 machine. And Matthew Logan representing ML Performance in that number 41 machine. Sitting back there in 5th.
There we go as they come off the corner. They're going to fan back out single file. Majulis, he's leading. One wrong slip and Murray will capitalize. In third, Wilson. Look who got slung like a rag doll. Robert Schaefer passed by Miskolski. Is that what you said it was?
I'm going to assume it's Miskolci.
There you go. Okay. All right, we're in this together. As long as the announcers agree that that's what it sounds like, that's what it is.
Hey, we'll take a vote.
Oh,
Majulis and Murray. Wilson right now still your top 3. 2 laps to go coming up this time by Majulis. Still out front, clicking off these laps as fast and as furious as possible. As they roll down the back straightaway here, they're going to see the white flag this time, Wesley, coming up for Majulis.
Here they come to the line. White flag. Look at this. Oh, wow. Look at the shocks. Right in on board there on that camera angle. Is that Majulis the leader? Look at the way he's turning it. He's willing it. He's willing it. Majulis.
You there.
Yes, sir. Look at that. Down the back straightaway, if you don't know. He's coming to the checkered flag. Dominating performance in heat number 4.
Out of 4, Majulis picks up the win. Murray second, Wilson third, Chris Cox fourth. Matthew Logan finishing in the top 5 as Corey Stansel slaps the wall there coming out of turn 4. Take a look at your full field rundown there. And heat race number 4, it was Blake Majulis picking up the win. Blake Murray second, Connor Wilson rounding out your top 3 transfers. And it was Cox, Logan, Schaefer, Miskolci, Baldwin, Stansel, and Jason Shook rounding out the field. Ultimate Earth TV starting lineup for heat race number 6, Wesley, coming up right now.
Or heat 5, actually. It's heat number 5. Yeah, come on, man. We still got 2 more. Don't cheat the fans here. Kendall Tucker will be on the pole in the 00 from Carolina. Hey, and how about another shout out to my buddy, the voice at Batesville, Arkansas, Batesville Speedway, Wesley Gwaltney in the 81 car. He will start on the outside of the front row.
All right, to see if he can drive as good as he can announce here in this 5th heat race. Cole Harvey starting third in the 85. Outside of him, Tyler Batten. The Carolina in the number 21 machine.
Hey, that's another buddy of mine out of Nashville, North Carolina. One of the regulars at County Line Raceway and, of course, Halifax County Motor Speedway, formerly known as Clary Speedway. Jennifer Hodson, the 11, the lady in the field, the 5 car, followed by the 96 of Josh Ryerson.
And in row number 4 on the inside, going to see Donnie Fair in the number 18 machine. Outside of him, Jeffrey Baum in the 99.
Blake Mosley will start in the 58 machine 9th. And also Coulter West in the 10th position in car number 10.
Good to see Jennifer.
And if I think correctly, Mosley is actually related to J.R. Mosley, who's also a pretty successful late model racer in his own right.
Yeah, that is correct. Blake Mosley coming to us out of Georgia. So it's good to see some Georgia natives here. You see Jennifer Hotz in this one. Good to see Bobby and Jennifer Hotz. Man, they put up so much money in helping us, helping a lot of these drivers out. And Jennifer racing with us tonight here in that beautiful looking number 11 machine there in row 3.
Ready to come to green. Here we go. Heat 5. We're taking 3.
Into turn 1 they go. It's going to be Kendall Tucker, your leader out of turn number 1 and 2 down the back straightaway. Cole Harvey and Wesley Gwaltney going at it for that second spot into turn number 3. Look out behind him. Contact between the top 2 there. Tucker and Gwaltney got together. That was Harvey got together with Tucker. And here comes Jennifer Hotz now to the inside.
What do you think of, Chris, when you see that leader car out in front?
Freddie Smith.
Yes, sir. The legend. From Dallas, North Carolina, actually from Seymour, Tennessee originally. The Southern gentleman, Freddie Smith, in the 00 car. Look at that beautiful looking machine, but it's actually Kendall Tucker. Down the back straightaway, battle for second. Gwaltney from Arkansas. Harvey in the 85, they battle for second. And look at this battle now. The lady driver, Jennifer Hotz, trying to get to the show. She's on the outside looking in 4th.
Hans drove it in deep there last time around, going into turn number 3. Thought she was going to wash up the racetrack just a little bit. She's got Tyler Batten right there on her tail. He runs in the 5th spot. Josh Reinerson back there in 6th. Josh Reinerson helping out Tyler Nicely a lot in the modified division. I know you know that name pretty well.
Oh, yeah, the Tyler Nicely entry, the number of the 25 entry into Owensboro, Kentucky. Truly one of the talented drivers of modified racing. As Tucker, the man, leads. Gwaltney and Harvey, they're 2nd and 3rd. Batten now moving up. Look at County Line Raceways. Batten in the 21 car. He has moved down the 4th position now, trying to close it on Harvey. Can he catch him? We're coming to the line. He's lost 2 to go next time by.
Out of turn number 3 and 4, Kendall Tucker continues to win, or continues to lead. Out of turn number 4, it's Wesley Gwaltney in that 2nd spot, Cole Harvey in 3rd. Jennifer Hans and Tyler Batten trading that 4th spot back and forth, but Batten now gets the advantage as the white flag is going to fly coming out of turn 4 for Kendall Tucker.
Coming off of turn number 4. Last lap, the Freddie Smith Southern Gentleman colors of Kendall Tucker holding his line. No one can catch him. Gwaltney, he'll go to the show, but he can't get this Heat 5 win. It's Tucker off of 4.
Kendall Tucker picking up the win here in heat race number 5. Wesley Gwaltney making it into the show in the 2nd spot. Cole Harvey also transferring in that 85 car. We'll take a look at your full field rundown here in heat race number 5. It was Kendall Tucker picking up the win in that 00 machine. Wesley Gwaltney 2nd. Cole Harvey picking up that 3rd and final transfer spot. Battle for 4th goes to Tyler Batten over Jennifer Hans in 5th. And it was Reinerson, Baum, Mosley, West, and Fair rounding out the field. Now we'll see your Ultimate TV starting lineup for heat race number 6.
One more heat race left to go. We're taking 3 here. Dylan Hauser will be on the pole in the number 2 from Florida. Aaron Kitchen to the outside of the 17. I'm sorry, that's row number 1.
Row 2 on the inside. It's Carolina's Kevin Williamson. In 52 outside of him in the HRE Motorsports number 26 is going to be Eric Scalf.
There we go, the man that normally performs the national anthem here on Ultimate Dirt TV, Dustin Sizemore for Speed Incorporated, $1 Million Motorsports 55, and Michael Spangler will be to his outside, the 30 from the Midwest. He'll start 6th.
Row 4 on the inside, coming to us out of England, it's going to be Liam Brown in 90, and outside of him in the Goon Squad Racing, number 22, Timothy Smith, rounding out the field, 59 of Brett Rolls. 59 cars Wesley signed in. Wow. You
Ironically, that the last starter's car number is 59. Ain't that pretty ironic? Right there?
That is about as ironic as it gets. It says 59, but I guarantee you on the side of the car it says 17.
There we go. Our producer, there's the golden pipes of Brett Wheeler himself. He's producing. There he is. Okay, Bonnie did say 59. Okay, he's in the 7.
An R on there? Let's see if we can see an R on there. Oh, there's an R on there. Brett's never wrong, is he?
He's got it. Brett's got it. It is. Why is it 59, though, on the scored monitor? That's the question. So remember, Aaron Kitchen is the guy that's in the 17. Let's see it from the blimp view. Coming to green here. Hauser and Kitchen, heat number 6. Taking 3 more. Chris Dunn, they're off of 4. Where green is out.
Underway here in our 6th and final heat race, getting set to take another 3 cars. Here comes Kevin Williamson out of the inside of Aaron Kitchen. They'll duke it out for that 3rd spot down the back straightaway. Eric Scalf watching that battle happen in front of him, sitting back there in the 4th spot. But here comes Dustin Sizemore trying to poke his nose underneath as well.
Here they come back to turn number 1 and 2. Hauser to the outside. Down the back straightaway. You got Kitchen and Scalf fighting for that spot. Here comes Williamson looking there for that position on the inside. And there goes again that number 17 car. Rolls up the 7th, trying to get something going as they go to 1.
Brett Rolls trying to make something happen from the back of the field. In that 17R machine, he's moved up a couple of spots, but he's got to get on the horse there and saddle up and get back up there and try to catch up to that top 3. Hauser, Kitchen, and Scalf still run 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. Williamson and Sizemore side by side for the 4th spot.
Here they come to the back straightaway. Hauser, the man that's leading the way in the 26. There's a Scalf entry. He's in 3rd. There's the man that's going to the show. There's the top 2. Hauser and Kitchen. Scalf, the man we just saw a moment ago. Got a hornet's nest behind him. They're brewing. Williamson, Sizemore coming in under halfway.
Coming up just past the halfway point. Hauser, Kitchen, Scalf, Sizemore, and Williamson still duking it out for that fourth spot as they roll out of turn number 4. Top 3 right now, currently solidly into the feature tonight. Take a look at our World of Thunder chopper cam. Stephen McMillian spent a good penny on this chopper cam that we have here. It's what me and Brett use to travel back and forth between racetracks.
There they go to the back stretch. It's working lap number 8 this time by when they come to the line. It will be one more lap to go. Hauser is the man leading the way. No one can catch him in the number 2. He's on the bottom of the racetrack. It's Kitchen and Scalp up top side. White flag in the air in the heat race action.
Final time around here in heat race number 6. Battle for second now shaping up between Kitchen and Scalf out of turn number 2. Kitchen holds the advantage down that back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Out of turn 4, it's going to be Dylan Hauser picking up the win here in our 6th and final heat race. Eric Kitchen second. Eric Scalf rounding out your third. Final transfer spot.
Across the line, it's Hauser. Getting it done here. All right, so what do? We reset. We get ready for B-mains. Quickly, not wasting any time. Hauser taking heat number 6 in fine fashion. Over 1.1 seconds on the interval. Kitchen, Scalf, they go to the dance. Everyone else goes to a B-main there. Chris Nunn.
All right, we'll catch with our producer and see how many transfer out of these Bs. All right, top 3 out of our B main. Ultimate Dirt TV starting lineup for B main number 1. Out of Texas, going to be Bryson Daffrin in 27. And outside of him in the $1 Million Motorsports number 51 machine, it's going to be Terrell Payne.
Moving on to row number 2. From Nashville, Tyler Batten, Steve McMillian in the 17. They'll make up row 2, ready to go.
Row 3 on the inside, Cody Seaber in the 357. Outside of him in the Beast Motorsports number 11, it's going to see Jennifer Hans.
Here we go with Brett Dysart in the 19. Chris Tucker in the 5. Making up row 4.
Row 5 on the inside, the Mid-South Dirt Slingers 96 machine of Josh Reinerson. Outside of him, out of Goon Squad Racing 92 machines, Corey Austin.
Ryan Williams from Carolina, the 63. And Jeffrey Baum from the 99. He'll start 12th. There we go.
Starting in the
We're not done. Wow.
Row number 7, we got Brent New in the 144. Outside of him, Scott Norum in the 15 machine, starting 14th.
J.R. Mosley's son, Blake Mosley, in the 58 from Georgia. Benjamin Wirt from Pennsylvania, 56. That's row number 8.
Row 9, going to see Harry Stewart in the number 3. Outside of him, it's going to be Coulter West in the number 10 machine.
Robert Tucker in the 12. Trace Olson in the 53. There's your lineup. Wow. Understanding the top 2. Out of a 20-car field. Oh, my goodness, Chris Nunn. This is shades of an A-main-like feature for a B-main right here, bud. Wow.
I feel like
20 cars, only 2 go to the dance.
I feel like I'm watching a USAC B-main where they have 20 cars and or a Lucas Oil B-main where they had 20 cars take the top 2.
20 cars, only 2 will transfer. That's it. Here they come. We're ready. B-main 1 is green of Volusia on UDTV.
Bryson Daffrin takes the lead into turn number 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway they go. It's going to be the 50 and caution. Caution is out here on the start. We'll have to line them back up one more time.
Quickly under yellow. We'll find out what happened here.
Take a look at your Wicked Cushion instant replay here.
Understanding it's Mosley, the Georgia native, with problems, and that's why we're under caution. Look at this. Front straightaway. Oh, no. In the fence.
A tough start there here in this B main. Once again, everybody on edge. Only 2 cars transferring out of this 20-car B, so everybody is they got a lot to run for here.
Under yellow flag, quickly. We'll see a replay one more time from the tops, from the blimp view, of what took place. Let's see it. Watch them as they were coming. Well, it looked like it already came unglued from there. So the 63 and 44 had made contact, and then basically Mosley had nowhere to go. And wow, oh, that could have been a lot worse than it turned out to be. Yeah.
Luckily, we didn't wad up more cars than that. As you would say, it would have been a Waffle House special.
Yes, I haven't used that word in a while. They don't give me money. WC instant replay there. One more time. Look at this. Woo! Hold on. We could have got scattered, smothered, and covered. We did.
Thank you to the fine folk from Wicked Cushion bringing us our instant replays, as they are also a proud sponsor of Ultimate Dirt TV. Don't forget, coming up here shortly, it's the DirtFan.com National Super Late Model Series, brought to you by Bobby and Jennifer Hans. $1,500 to the points champion, $50 to win tonight's feature event. Get your $10 sent in to Stephen McMillian at WOTRL.com, the PayPal. Only $10, Wesley, to win $1,500.
How about that? Can announcers sign up for that? I mean, I know we get paid, but can we get a bonus? Are we eligible?
I don't know if we are or not.
Our producer is ignoring us.
I don't think we're eligible.
I don't think we're eligible. Employees are not eligible. Okay.
unless you're racing like Steven is.
There you go. Here we go, ready to get this thing back underway. Again, it's 5 of 10 laps. Everyone is going to try to fight to go to the show. They're only taking 2. We already had caution on the get-go there with Mosley. He'll go to the back. We'll set him up for the restart. It'll be single file. Riding on board with the back of Bryson Daffrin, the car that's leading. And here we go. Look at that restart. He pulled away good.
He got a good restart, did Daffrin. You see Terrell Payne there right behind us there in that World of Thunder sponsor number 15 machine, $1 million motorsports car. Speaking of $1 million motorsports, Stephen McMillian back there in that 4th spot, kind of getting a little sideways and squirrely there down the back straightaway. He's got to move up 2 more spots to put himself into the show. Caution is out again.
Here we go. Yellow back out. Caution's breeding cautions. Your last chance to make it in.
Say that too. Caution's breeding cautions.
Yes, sir. Fighting for the same spot, and that's 2 pieces of real estate to go to the show. And there's the end result.
I'm going to line up the field one more time here and try to get back together for another restart. Could call it a debris caution here. I think somebody threw a cup. There we go. Fan threw a beer out onto the racetrack. He's being escorted off the property.
Oh, wow.
Sad part, it was a natty light, so it was a waste of a good beer.
If I drink a beer, it's normally a Bud Light or a Coors Light.
There we go. I've got Yingling sitting on the shelf beside me, so we're good to go there.
Never had a Yingling a day in my life. Never.
Now, see, you've never had Yingling. I've never had Cheerwine.
Oh my God! Oh man, Cheerwine! Oh wow, dude, Cheerwine, and I know you've had Sundrop before.
Oh.
And I've always told you, I've said Sundrop is the Mountain Dew of the South.
You never lived until you had a ski.
Yeah, that's how I felt when I first had a Tab soda. I said never again. Under caution here, we are looking for 2 cars to make it in to C main or the B main number 1, the last chance race. Well, we got 3 of these things here, or 2, 2 last chance races. So there you go. We had 6 heat races. We took the top 3. That's 18. We're going to have 22 cars plus 2 provisionals. There's your lineup. The green back in the air. And look who has pulled away again on the restart.
And
that number 18.
Definitely down the backstretch. Bryson Daffrin's had this one in charge. Battles for that second and final transfer spot. Out of turn number 4. Laps clicking down here in this first B main. It is Bryson Daffrin and Terrell Payne in that first and second spot. Tyler Batten in that 3rd position. Jennifer Hans has gotten around Stephen McMillian for 4th.
Here they come back again off of turn 4.
If the sponsor beats up on Stephen, we're going to have to give him some grief.
Okay, copy that.
Out of turn 4. We're in close quarters here. 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. As your leader gets crossed up, and here comes Tyler Batten. Wesley, we got a great one brewing.
Wow. The boy knows how to send it. The man from Nashville, they run a racetrack contact. Batten up the speedway. Daffrin will throw the block on the inside and look at his chops his Payne. Ready to go to the outside lane and hook up with Batten. They're going to battle for the lead. Time is running out. Look at Batten. Look at Batten representing North Carolina and Nashville to the lead in turn number 3.
Only 2 of these guys are going to transfer to the show. Look out, Daffrin trying to feed Payne a right rear coming out of turn number 4. That's going to allow Hans and McMillian to catch up to that battle. Out of turn number 2, all of a sudden we've gone to a 2-car battle to a 4-car battle for the final transfer spot.
Here they come up the racetrack. That's Hans. That's the young lady trying to go to the inside. She's trying to go 3 wide. She's trying to go 3 wide. Hot dog between the bun. Trying to go in the middle. Threading the needle. Couldn't get there. Coming to the line this time by white flag. How about it, Nashville, North Carolina? Tyler Batten. Shades of my old announcer days at County Line Raceway. Coming to the line in the white flag in B-Main 1.
Batten and Payne currently sitting comfortably in that first and second spot. Bryson Daffrin slides up the racetrack a little bit. That's going to allow Payne to pull away. I think your top 2 cars are now set as Tyler Batten out of turn number 4. He's going to pick up the win in B-Main number 1. Transferring as well to tonight's feature is going to be Terrell Payne out of this 20-car B-Main number 1.
Look at that. Tyler Batten, the man from Nashville, North Carolina, races up at County Line Raceway. Batten built racing engines. A phenomenal job there for the driver, the number 21. And what a battle it was. Payne and Batten, the only 2 that transfer for Daffrin on back. It's what might have been, Chris, there on the trailer.
Gonna have to try it again next Sunday in our Next Level Designs Fixed Pro Late Models Ultimate TV starting lineup for B-Main number 2, top 2 transfer. On the pole, we're going to see Adam Collins in 34. Outside of him in that Death Dealer Motorsports 515, it's going to be Chris Cox.
Here they go. Williamson and Styles will make up row number 2. That's the way it'll go there, the 52 and the 54.
Row 3 on the inside is going to be Matthew Logan in 41. Outside of Logan in that Speed Incorporated $1 Million Motorsports 55, it's Dustin Sizemore.
Here we go. Justin Sick in the 32 from New York. He's from the Empire State, from the Keystone State. Robert Schaefer in the 97. He will start 8th.
Starting 9th, going to see Michael Spengler in the 30. Outside of him is going to be Jesse Pate in 31.
Oh, man. For the Atlantic, Steve Miskolski in the 93. He's 11th. And Brett Rolls from Tennessee, the 59. Actually, the 17R will start in the 12th position.
Row 7, Justin Flagg in the number 13 machine. Outside of him is going to be Brady Baldwin starting 14th and 7.
Here we go with Timothy Smith in the 22 for Goon Squad Racing. Brian Warner Jr. in 57. He will start on the outside of row number 8.
Row 9 on the inside, Corey Stansel 17th in the 119. Outside of him, Liam Brown from England in the number 90.
There you go with Russell Berry. 19th in the 084. Jason Shook from Georgia in the 1 car. He'll start 20th, and Donnie Fear will start in the 21st position in car number 18. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the final preliminary event of the night before we set our field for the feature A main. Wow, another stacked 21 car field. Chris, here we go. We're taking 2. Last chance.
All right, here we go. We had a caution plague B-Main last time around. Hopefully we get this one clean and green the entire way. Out of turn number 1 and 2, Williamson and Collins. Collins takes the lead down the back straightaway. Cox now going to the second spot around Williamson. Down the back straightaway. Williamson now back to the inside. He's going to try to get a 2-for-1 on a massive slide job. He's going to get freight trained back to around contact. And
wow.
Here we go.
Here we go. Oh, it's a big one. They are still racking them and stacking them and flipping them and upside down. Trouble. Big one. Oh, my goodness, Chris.
That is definitely going to be worth a Wicked Cushion instant replay. So we're going to check that out here. As, man, when slide jobs go wrong right here. Man, Williamson just took Cox there down the front straightaway. And after that, it was just an accordion effect down the front stretch. We wadded up about 9-10 cars. Looks like a Walmart parking lot on a Black Friday.
Open up a parking lot. Yes, sir. I can say that that's scattered, smothered, and covered with a virtual omelet metal mayhem of destruction there off of turn 4. Look at this. Wicked Cushion replay from turn 1, and you can already see the first one getting up in the air. And from there, if we could change camera angles, you'll see Morris flipping and going around. Look from the top shelf of the blimp. There's nowhere to go, Chris. Nowhere to go. Cup Series is at Talladega today. That's the shade of the big one.
Luckily, there was no big ones today. They get to run tomorrow due to weather. So,
oh yeah, that's true.
We got something to watch on a Monday.
That's right. That's right. That's right. You're exactly right. Old man weather. Weather has affected racing big this year. If it's not the coronavirus, the pandemic stopping the entire country, which what we had 8 weeks of great weather. I mean, go figure. I mean, I don't remember hardly any bad weather during the pandemic. We come back to reality. We start going back to normalcy, racing again, doing things, outdoor activities, and guess what it does almost every weekend.
No,
Dealt with it Friday night, dealt with it last night, dealt with it last week. Yes, sir. Yes.
Mother Nature is a funny, funny woman.
Yep.
Don't forget, coming up next, it is the DirtFan.com National Super Late Model Series, brought to you by Bobby and Jennifer Hans. $50 to the winner tonight. $1,500 going to the points champion. Then after that, it is... What's that, Brett?
$50 to win, and okay, yeah.
Oh, so
50 to win in both races tonight.
50 to win for this one, and 50 to win for the Supers. So got some money racing around here. So
this is basically like the one. This is like what the second race of the 4 you announce every Sunday night, something like that. Don't you do that, Chris?
I usually do 3 out of the 4. Steven usually does the first one, but I'm doing all 4 of them now, which I don't mind at all.
There you go.
Down the backstretch, Adam Collins, and how about Matthew Logan? He's found himself up into that second spot after that first lap mayhem. Caution back out again. Speaking of cautions,
Matthew Logan again, as I mentioned, the 41 car, the man that does track prep at the dirt track in Charlotte. Let's take a look at that Wicked Cushions replay. The instant replay. We'll see what came unglued here to put us under yellow flag again. Chris Nunn. Wow, contact there. And the 31 had nowhere to go, bounced off the 2, and then a big crash. Is that Rolls? That was, okay, the other 17, Jesse Pate plowed into him. Look out. Oh.
Yeah, that's Pate in the 031 there going up.
There's a 17. Down. That's why I was thinking it was Brett Rolls. Which car is that one? That's the black 17.
It's Justin Sick in that black 17 machine.
Gotcha. Well, he feels sick now for sure. Wow, Peyton and Sick get together. Big crash on the back straightaway. Let's look at it one more time. Watch it. You're on now the 17. On board now with the 17 of Sick. And there's Pate. Spun. Nowhere to go. Look out. Oh. Yeah, you heard that.
Oh, yeah.
One more time in slow motion, Chris. Wow.
And that's some heavy contact between Justin Sick and Jesse Pate there, sending Pate high up into the air. So tough break for him.
And the good thing is, all the drivers are okay. They all walked away. All they got to do is hit a reset or escape key, either call it a night, reset, start all over again.
101 cars so far tonight in World of Thunder action. 42 modifieds, 59 pro late models. I can only imagine how many supers we're going to have coming up at 8:45.
All right.
And
all part of the World of Thunder. The World of Thunder. You know, I get to do the Wednesday night league a couple of times with Duval and the folks on LSR TV. Chris, I know you work with them as well for LSR TV. And, of course, Brett Willer has the UDTV Ultimate Dirt Television. Sunday night, the World of Thunder iRacing League. And here we come back for the race. Look at 4 wide. 4 wide for third. Holy smokes.
Styles, Spengler, Baldwin, Miskolski. Wow, 4 wide back there as Mitch Styles takes the lead, or takes that third spot down the back straightaway. That 54 car looks exactly like Eldora Speedway's old 2-seater when they had their 54th anniversary car. You know that YouTube clip of Tony Stewart taking Darrell Waltrip around the track?
Yes, sir.
That looks exactly like that.
Look out! Oh, 93 about turn the 55. Wow, that was Sizemore battling there in that corner. Look at this. That was good racing amongst those cars. And there goes another one.
We got him around.
Here we go. I knew it was going to happen. Another caution. You still got Collins and Logan still in P1 and P2 trying to transfer. Wicked Cushion replay, Chris. We'll find out what happened here.
Russell Berry, Jason Shook, the cars involved, and
wow,
the 84 car just got around there.
Is that not just like the blandest brownish color of a race car you've ever seen in your life? The UPS entry was.
It is a UPS entry. Can't beat that.
I mean, look at that. Trucking, wagoning, repair. That is the ghettoest wrap job on the race car I've ever seen. It looks like they just put some paint to it. It's just painted it.
The Russell Berry special, baby. You gotta love it.
Oh, wow. And I mean that with no disrespect. Please don't think I'm offending you. Look at that. All these beautiful, nice-looking cars. And this guy comes out with like a brown. Yeah, the UPS car. Oh. Got a tire down. Looks like the left rear. Yeah, there you go. That's what the car looked like, as you see on the back of the spoiler. I was not going to say it, but he made me think of it. The big brown turd.
If he says it on his own car, then we can say it.
Oh, first you say it, then you do it.
Man, tell me what. They always say decals don't make the cars fast, right?
Oh, wow. I was thinking the same thing. I was like, I'm totally not thinking UPS when I see that car right now. Oh, wow. Here we go.
Still trying to finish this second B main top 2 transfer.
That's right.
Time limit has went up, so we may be having a one-lap shootout here. We're going to find out. That's what we had. Won't be a one-lap shootout. We're going to go green checker coming up.
Oh, wow. If we couldn't have made it any more intense now. Here we go. Here we go between Collins and Logan. They're going to try to transfer in. This final preliminary of the night will now be cut due to time constraints and only a one-lap shootout as the pace truck comes in. All right, Chris, here they come. Single file.
Only fighting for 2 spots here as Adam Collins takes the lead into turn number 1. Matthew Logan in that 41 machine sitting comfortably in that second position down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Out of turn number 3 and 4 they come. Down the front straightaway, Adam Collins picks up the win. And how about it, Matthew Logan picking up that second and final transfer spot.
Good job. Good job. I'll tell you, Chris, I thought that was the best looking restart we had seen right there. And I'm understanding we're going to have one more. We're having a warm-up session is what I've been told. We're going to have a warm-up session before we set for the grid of the A-main. But I was going to say, though, Chris, that was a great job, that last restart between those two drivers. They really, really wanted to go to the show. They really done an awesome performance coming to the restart box.
That was a very good restart. You are correct. We're going to take a quick break and be back for tonight's feature event. Give us a chance to rest our vocal cords before this exciting feature coming up here on Ultimate Dirt TV. It's the Next Level Designs Fixed Pro Late Models at Volusia.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there.
Welcome back here on Ultimate Dirt TV. As the Next Level Designs fixed pro late models. 59 have signed in, and we have whittled it down to the fastest 22. Chris Nunn alongside Wesley Outland bringing you tonight's racing action. And it is time for your Ultimate Dirt TV starting lineup. We're going to work from the back to the front. Starting 22nd on the grid, we're going to see number 41 of Matthew Logan. Starting 21st, $1 Million Motorsports entry, it's going to be Terrell Payne. Starting in the 20th position, we're going to see Adam Collins. Starting 19th, it's going to be Tyler Batten. 9th row, it's going to see Eric Scalf in the 18th position. And starting 17th, it's going to be Cole Harvey. Starting in the 16th position, we're going to see Connor Wilson in 23. Starting 15th, we're going to see Dustin Hall. Row 7 on the outside, it's going to see Chad Combs on the 9 machine. And inside of him, starting 13th, it's going to be Dalton Cloyd. Starting 12th on the grid, outside of row 6, Aaron Kitchen and the number 17 machine. Wesley Gwaltney, we're going to be inside of row number 6 in the 81. 5th row, starting outside in the 10th position, is going to be Blake Murray. Inside, it's going to see Dylan Wilson in 80. Row 4 on the outside, starting 8th, Ryan Underwood in 46. Starting 7th on the inside, it's going to be Joel Berkeley in 9. Row 3 on the outside, going to see Dylan Hauser in 2. Starting 6th, outside of him, Kendall Tucker in the 00. Row 2 on the outside, starting 4th, going to see Blake Majulis in 127, and J.D. Brown starting 3rd in the 14 machine. And your front row, starting outside, it's going to see Zach McSwain in 25, and your pole setter for tonight's 50-lapper here for the Next Level Designs Fixed Pro Late Models, number 44 of Blake Cannon. See how many drivers have a pro license out of these? 7. 7 out of the 22 have a pro license in this one. So you're racing against the best. What was that, Brett? Yeah, and they all start, you're right, they all start inside of the first 4 rows. So you're racing with the World of Thunder, you're racing with the best.
Ready for the start. In just a few moments, we're going to give you the most beautiful sight in all of racing and get this thing underway. Well, I'll tell you what, Chris, we've got a star-studded field. 59 drivers now narrowed down to 20-plus here ready to go for this feature. But first, virtual or reality, it's time on this Father's Day 2020 to send the salute to the greatest fans in all of racing, dirt racing fans on UDTV.
And you see the missing man formation. We are leaving that spot open in memory of Dylan Hauser's father, who just passed away. Dylan racing with us tonight here in the Pro Late Models. So our thoughts and condolences come out to him. But here they come out of turn number 4. If you're up at home, wave at them. It is your Next Level Designs Fixed Pro Late Models coming at you here on the parade lap. Getting set to go 50 laps for $50 here tonight.
I hear you pounding the keyboard there. Here they come, Barberville, Florida, 4 wide. As I always say, in reality, the beautiful side of all those cars, and we'll get ready now to break them, assemble, and get ready to go to business here. And this is the Next Level Designs round number 1. This is round 1. We got a long way to go for these pro late models here. 10 weeks of racing is what I just about told. 10 weeks. Wow.
10 races, you get to drop 2, so it's your best 8.
Wow, 10 years strong. A decade of this Next Level Designs Pro Late Model Series on UDTV, Ultimate Dirt Television. I am Wesley Outland, joined along with Chris Nunn. And man, Chris, it's like old times again, brother. I mean, I know we worked for some other stuff recently, but it's like old times. Me and you used to call races with one another. I'll never forget the East Bay Winter Nationals. Always a fun time. The month in February when we announced Fast Track, Lucas Oil, Sprint Cars, Modifieds. That was a fun month.
That was a very fun month indeed. Can't beat Florida in the month of February. Some past
there was snowing back home in North Carolina, if you remember. Well, I know where you live, it was snowing, but yeah, I remember. I'll always remember that.
Definitely, I'll take sunshine any day. Past pro late model champions, season 1, Gregory Speedy Sager. Going through the list here, season 5 pro late models, Aaron Kitchen was our champion. Jarrett Murphy, season 7 champion. Season 9 champion in the pro late models. It was Barry Sorensen picking up the win. I'm startled by his absence, Barry Sorensen, our defending champion, not here tonight.
Yeah.
The 13-year-old out of Harlan, Iowa is Barry Sorensen. All right, Wesley, green out of turn number 4. Who's your pick to win?
Oh, my goodness, the one that crosses the finish line first. It's Father's Day. That's what my dad used to always say to me. And I said, Dad, who's going to win? I'm going to tell you what. I'm going to go with Dylan Wilson. That's my pick. I'm going to say Dylan Wilson. Watch the seventh position car. Here we go.
All right, I'm going Kendall Tucker. So here we go. Back underway here at Volusia. All right, our producer goes with Majulis, so let's rock and roll here. We got Tucker, Majulis, and Dylan Wilson as our picks here. There are horses that we're betting on here as we roll into turn with here. Kendall Tucker shoots to the outside, going to that second spot. Contact, here they come. J.D. Brown leads 4 wide west down the front stretch.
4 wide, now 3 wide in the middle of the racetrack as they go back into the corner. That's Majulis and the 2 of Hauser. Hauser on a mission. Wanting to win this race, of course, as we've done the Misty Man formation in memory of his father who passed on. And what a special moment it could be if he could win this thing here. A lot of these guys, that's one of the things I talk about, Chris. And we had a moment like this the other night with somebody's mother that was passing away and in hospice, and he got like the best finish of his iRacing career, and he dedicated it to his mother. This means something to somebody, even though it's virtual, even though it's simulator, it's not real racing on the real track. This is something special. It means a lot to people like Hauser.
Yeah, all it takes is motivation, to get you to sit up in your seat and race your butt off. And that's what Dylan's doing. He wants to win this, and he's got a special reason to win it. As Kendall Tucker goes to the outside, that's the battle for the second spot. Majulis on the bottom of the racetrack, Kendall Tucker up top. But meanwhile, while this is going on, Wes, J.D. Brown is absolutely leaving the field right now.
Yeah, I was going to say that. Nobody picked J.D. Brown. I think he's mad at us. Your pick is Kendall Tucker. He's moved to the number 2 spot. Majulis was our producer Wheeler's pick, and he is now right behind him in 3rd. And my pick is falling back to 9th. Oh no.
Yeah, Dylan Wilson taking a free fall backwards as the announcer's Jinx from Wesley Outland has hit the 80 car down the back. Right away they come. And you see the second place battle, second place Kendall Tucker in that blue and white number 00 machine. The old Freddie Smith look-alike there. That we talked about that earlier in the heat races. Good reminder. I just wish he had the bazooka on the side of it.
That's right, man. Remember Bazooka? I remember that very vaguely. I remember last night when I was announcing it at Harris Speedway for the Carolina Sprint Tour. By the way, Chris, first time announcing sprint cars since, 2017. That was really cool well, actually, I take that back. I announced the race at Screven with non-wing sprint cars in 2018, but in November of 2018. But I really enjoyed the sprint cars last night, wing racing. I know that the World of Thunder iRacing League covers some sprint and wing races here once in a while on UDTV, but yeah, one of the names that I was mentioning, somebody was talking to me about was Freddie Smith, because Harris Speedway's in North Carolina, just down the road from Kings Mountain, and we were talking about some of the greats in the south of that area that were great late model racers, and that name Freddie Smith came up, and there's one of those cars that looked familiar to that. As the outside lane opens, McSwain and Tucker battling. Here comes Hauser, and there goes your pick there as they go 3 wide for second. Closing in on the leader off of 4.
Yeah, Kendall Tucker's sitting back there in that 3rd spot now. Zach McSwain has found himself up there in that 2nd position. Dylan Hauser now has worked himself up top. As we take a look up front to your leader, J.D. Brown, as he has got about a half a straightaway lead over that 2nd place battle of Kendall Tucker. He is right down there on the wall and right down in those tires. It would be 1.6 seconds is the gap between 1st and 2nd now as we roll down the back straightaway. Almost a 2-second lead.
Here they come back off of turn number 4, back to the stripe. The 14 is leading the way, J.D. Brown. Zach McSwain in 2nd, Hauser 3rd, Tucker, Majulis, Underwood is on the outside looking in 5th. We're in the early going of this still. This is 50 laps of racing.
And don't forget, coming up here around 8:45, 8:50 Eastern Time, the DirtFan.com Super Late Model National Series is coming up. 50 to win, $1,500 for the points champion, $10 to enter. It is coming up next, so don't go anywhere. as we start a lot of racing action coming up tonight here on World of Thunder and Ultimate Dirt TV. 410 Wing Sprint cars coming up as well tonight. So
yeah,
brought to you by Loud Pedal Productions. So a full night of racing as second, third, fourth, and fifth run in the bottom of the racetrack. Blake Majulis trying to make something happen up top. Underwood, Murray, Berkeley, and Wilson and Waltney rounding out the top 10.
And Chris, you're announcing all four, right? I mean, I know I'm supposed to do two. I missed the first one by just about 30, 45 minutes.
Yeah. You're snoozing, brother.
Man, like I said, all I remember the last thing was talking to you, and I crashed. That's a scary thought.
That's what happens when you're awake for 24 hours straight, right?
Oh, yeah, but make it 28 hours straight. Because I woke up at 8 o'clock Saturday morning to take care of work and affairs and then hit the road traveling. And Chris Nunn knows how that traveling life is, being well, I can't say former announcer of the real world because you're back doing it again.
Yeah, we're giving it a shot. We're going to try. Got a little bit of a schedule coming up. And how about this battle for second now?
Yes.
Dylan Hauser to the inside of Zach McSwain. He'll take that spot out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway. Dylan Hauser racing like his hair's on fire right now. He is working up towards the front and flying as we are, let's see, I'd say about a half a straightaway back now still.
What, the man's on a mission. The man is on a mission. Hauser and McSwain, they're second and third for that spot. Nobody was, and it's the best battle on the racetrack as well. As he goes up the racetrack, top shelf, there goes McSwain, trying to close it on Hauser. Hauser back to the bottom, we can't get him there. And what I was talking about was, man, I'll tell you what, nobody was expecting J.D. Brown to be as strong as he is in that number 14 car. I know we're showing second and third right now, but Hauser has got a big lead. There he is off turn number 4. At least a corner over the pack, a half track lead straightaway over the field as they're in second and third.
Slick Sim Sports running 1, 2, and 3. What a good team race that they've got going on right here. J.D. Brown, Dylan Hauser, Zach McSwain, all representing Slick Sim Sports. Fourth place currently right now is Swindell Speed Labs' Blake Majulis. And it's got a good run going. How about that Slick Sim Sports team?
Beautiful run going for those drivers. They're 1, 2, and 3. Again, J.D. Brown still the man that's out in front. They're coming to the line here. And I will say this, 1 caution, 2 cautions, but for the most part, this race has been fairly clean and green. A good job for all these racers, as J.D. Brown has been the man out in front since we dropped the green. Good show.
Yeah, everybody currently running the bottom of the racetrack. You see that track starting to slick off, a little bit of a shine. Everybody running the bottom, except for Kendall Tucker back there running the top side of the racetrack. See him ripping around up there, not gaining anything, though, unfortunately. You got Blake Murray behind him, Joel Berkeley, Wesley Waltney, and Dylan Wilson is rounding out the top number 10. Halfway coming up this time for your leader, J.D. Brown, Slick Sim Motorsports, as he is just running the bottom of the racetrack to perfection.
Cross flags. Good job here, but the man Brown is out in front. The interval almost 2 seconds, 1 into 7. 1.7, you see the interval. As Hauser is the man of the number 2 spot, the man on the mission. Again, our thoughts, prayers, condolences with his family and him, the passing of his father. I want to send another person, another friend of mine in the racing community, Carrie Orton, and her children, the passing of Ed Horton. Chris, I don't know if you ever went to Beckley Motorsports Park in West Virginia, but Ed Horton was, for the last couple of years, the promoter, the general manager there, and sadly was not feeling well and went to the hospital Friday morning and just dropped dead right at the hospital doors. Died of a massive heart attack, and just never take life for granted. We're celebrating Father's Day. Enjoy it with your family and your loved ones. Think of the ones that have been passed and lost, but think also and be mindful of those that are also hurting right now in this time too, like the Hauser man. And I want to see Brown win. He's got a great run going for him, but it would be so special if that second place car could win this race, especially when he said he wanted to pay respects for his dad.
Yeah, you are exactly right. Right now, he is trying to close in. He's catching him. The gap is closing between the top 2, J.D. Brown and Dylan Hauser. It's a 1.5 seconds right now as we take a look at the lap times. That last time around, he was a little bit quicker, 17.665 to a 17.689. We'll see how much quicker, or who was quicker that time around. 17.6 for Hauser, 17.7 for Brown. So he's clicking it off a little bit at a time, Wes.
Yeah, down the back straightaway as they go into the corner. It's still going to be Hauser there. He's closing in on that interval as they go to the back stretch, back down the front stretch, back to 1. Nobody was expecting as the track is slicking off and tighten it up from the top to the bottom. Nobody, I don't think, was expecting this run by J.D. Brown as we're riding on board now with Dylan Hauser and looking at him riding that, steering that wheel, exiting off the corner. Looks like it's got a really a smooth grip on it, actually, man. A good run for it.
He does. You see him sawing that wheel back and forth there, to the left and to the right. And Dirk, you say you got to turn right to go left. So go down that dogleg back straightaway. Catching J.D. Brown little by little as we take a look out of the rear end machine of J.D. Brown's car as he runs the high side of the racetrack. Here comes Hauser. You can definitely tell he is catching him, Wesley, and he's coming quick.
Still got plenty of time to do as well. This race is not over. Wow, look at that shot, man. I love that. Look at the shot. You can actually see where the wheel, the tire, is being grinded and being used up on the tread. I like that graphic.
See, it's been bouncing. No yellows so far in this race. We've been clean and green this entire time, and it's the way we like it. Clean and green the whole way. 1.1 second is the gap back from first to second. Then 2 seconds back to third. And we're going to keep an eye on that gap there between Brown and Hauser as it is now about to be under a second.
Exited off the corner, off the 4, closing in on the end of this thing here. And understanding that there has not been any problems. A good group of the field in this 20-car field of talent that made the A-Main. They're all talented drivers out of 59 cars. And the show went by pretty swiftly and quickly, Chris.
Exactly. And 7 out of these 22 starters have a pro license. That tells you about how.
Well, there you go. That proves it right there. That proves my point.
How about Underwood battling it out with Majulis down the back straightaway? Underwood trying to snare that 4 spot away from Majulis, the youngster, not putting up with anything from the pro there. As they roll out of turn number 4, they're still stuck to each other down the front straightaway.
Well, that could have been bad. They play nice, though. As we watch this battle here, 46 battle 7.
Down to turn 4. Here they come. Down the front straightaway. It is still Underwood now in that 4th spot. J.D. Brown has led it the whole entire way. Dylan Hauser has now got that gap under 1 second. It is now 0.7 of a second as they roll into turn number 3 and 4. 10 laps to go coming up this time by. If Hauser's going to do it, he's going to have to get up on the gas. But Wesley, lap traffic's coming up.
You took the words right out of my mouth. That sounds like the lyrics of a song by Meatloaf. It's also what I was about to tell you here, because there is lap traffic in the midst of those leaders as Brown exits off the corner. And he is going to have to start precisely in precision, picking them off one by one, putting them down, and trying to make something to work to lose ground on Hauser. But I don't think he's got a chance. Here comes Hauser trying to lick his chops and take advantage of it to win it for his dad. Opportunity awaits with under 10 to go.
Down the front straightaway, J.D. Brown trying to get around lap traffic. He disposes of a lap car of a Tyler Batten. He gets around him as they roll down the back straightaway. Gap is 0.4 of a second down the back straightaway. Dalton Cloyd, the next car to go a lap down. And Cloyd and Scalf right ahead of him as they roll down the front straightaway. Just a few laps remaining now. 6 to go as they roll out of turn 1 and 2. 0.2 of a second, Wesley. He's catching him.
He's trying. I think he's going to have lap traffic help him, though. He's got to run here. He gets really, really good running off the corners. He really reels in on Brown off the corners, and then Brown pulls away on the straightaway. But Hauser, I think, is ready to pounce here, ready to make his move. The late rally, under 6 laps to go. Coming to the open hand from Barney the iRacing flagman, 5 to go at the line. This time by the caution. Wow. Yellow is out, saved by the caution flag, saved by the bell. Brown. Understanding Ryan Underwood is the cause of the caution. Wicked concepts, graphics replay here. What happened, Chris?
It looks like, Majulis just ran him up the racetrack. And Underwood, wow. You know, they were glued to each other there for a couple of laps earlier on.
Yeah, it was pretty heated.
As we're taking a look at our Wicked Cushion instant replay here as Majulis just dives in. Oh, I don't know if he just turned. That's
right. Wicked. I said wicked concepts, graphics.
That's tough to call right there, though.
That got you. Wow. I don't know if it's per se it's his fault. It looks like Majulis just ran up the track and and got into Underwood. I don't think it was per se intentional there.
It's a rough deal for Underwood, though. That's the bad part. Underwood getting a rough deal there from Majulis. Now,
Well, here's the question, Chris Nunn. Can Dylan Hauser win this race?
he's got a good chance. Let's see where he lines up on this restart, if he takes the inside or outside line.
Understanding under 5 to go, they're going to go single file for the restart. So that is an advantage. That is an advantage for Brown, J.D. Brown, the man that's leading in the 14 car.
And he's going to have clean air in front of him. No light traffic to worry about.
And I think that's one of the things that hurt Hauser in this scenario. But Hauser's car was strong. I wonder if he might have been playing possum, waiting until the end, ready to use that car up. We'll find out. They're going to come to the line. It will be 5 laps to go.
Pace truck pulls in. J.D. Brown smashes the gas, as does Dylan Hauser. J.D. Brown pulls away here down the front straightaway. Here comes Zach McSwain to the inside. We'll see if he's got something to say for the top two. Down the back straightaway, they'll pull away from McSwain just a tick. Into turn number 3 and 4. Hauser closes in to his tail. Contact between the top two out of turn 4. It's going to be J.D. Brown, your leader, but here comes Hauser to the inside.
He gave him that bumper, let him know he's there. Hauser will come back to the inside and make the move, trying to take the lead from Brown. Brown to go up the racetrack. Hauser back down to the inside. They're door to door. Dakota the 3 to go at the line. Here we go off of 4. It's getting interesting.
Now to turn 4, side by side at the line. Hauser on the bottom. He got a little sideways coming down the front straightaway. Got it gathered up. J.D. Brown shifted up to the top side of the racetrack. He'll use that momentum off the top of the track to shoot back around Dylan Hauser. Into turn number 3. Zach McSwain sitting back there in third spot. 2 to go, coming up this time by as J.D. Brown continues to lead.
It's now a 3-car battle for the lead. McSwain is now battled to the inside, making a move on Hauser. Brown back to the outside. So now the clown in the middle is Hauser trying to win it for his dad. He's not backing down. 3 cars for the win in opening race around 10 of Pro Late models. White flag in the air. Chris Nunn brings him home. We got a caution.
Is out.
We got a caution. Thought they were coming to the white flag, about to set up the epic finish last lap call for my partner Chris, and we have a caution.
That is not going to help Dylan Hauser out one bit. Take a look at our Wicked Cushion instant replay here down the back straightaway. Dylan Wilson made some contact there. That was Berkeley. Joel Berkeley also involved in the 9 car.
That was my pick. That was my buddy. He got caught up in it.
Well, he
kind of started it, actually. Wilson kind of started it. I don't know. It looks like Berkeley was leaning on the 80 car, and the 80 wasn't budging. Look at it right here. Look at the replay. Look at Berkeley. I was going to say it was Wilson first, but look at Berkeley right here. Berkeley's leaning in on the 80 car, and he's not budging. He's not backing off.
I never got out of the throttle.
Yeah. And Wilson's not giving up either. Wilson's not backing down, and there you see Berkeley going around.
No, that was
and he got some contact.
That was a battle inside the top 10, trying to get those valuable top 10 points.
Yeah, one of the things that I've noticed, Chris, is, man, I'm telling you, my buddy, Dylan Wilson from Bakersfield dominates in modifieds, struggles in the late model, dominates in modifieds, and straight stocks too.
Let's just put him in anything. He'll find himself up towards the front. That's how good of a driver he is.
That's right. J.D. Brown got saved for the second time. Can you call it that? Honestly, saved by the caution for the second time.
Yeah, Dylan Hauser had a good run on the bottom of the racetrack, and he was setting him up for a probably last lap slide. I believe we're going green-white checker here as we turn out of turn number 4. J.D. Brown hits the gas. We are back underway here, Volusia.
Here we go. Let's try this again. 3 wide again for the lead. And they're going to call, I think they're calling back straightaway. Brown to the outside. Hauser back on the bottom. Here they come off of turn 4. White flag in the air. 1 more lap to go. Who's it going to be, Chris?
J.D. Brown has the advantage. He hit the cushion last time around in turn 1. Here comes Dylan Hauser out of turn number 2. He'll take the lead, trying to do it for his father down the back straightaway. Into turn number 3 and 4. Out of turn 4. Can you script it any better? Out of turn 4. Will he be able to hold on for the win? Yes! Dylan Hauser picks up the win here at Volusia Speedway Park.
This one's for you, Dad. Godspeed, Mr. Hauser. And what a special moment for Dylan Hauser to win this race in memory of the passing of his recent dad passing away. An emotional, a special moment here on UDTV.
Unbelievable finish. J.D. Brown had it the whole way. And, man, ended up getting past with just a couple laps to go. Dylan Hauser, your winner. Zach McSwain, second. J.D. Brown, third. Blake Murray, fourth. Kendall Tucker rounding out the top five. Then it was Dustin Hall, Cole Harvey, Aaron Kitchen, Connor Wilson, and Chad Combs rounding out the top 10.
Well, you got Adam Collins, who'll finish in 11th. Gwaltney, the announcer at Batesville Motor Speedway, will finish in the 12th position. Eric Scalf, 13th. Terrell Payne, Dalton Cloyd, Ryan Underwood, Blake Majulis. Was that your pick, wasn't it? And Dylan Wilson out of the race there, 17th and 18th, along with the drivers, including Logan, Batten, Berkeley, and Cannon. That's the way it finishes up here tonight for the UDTV's coverage of the World of Thunder iRacing Leagues Pro Late Models. What a show.
What a finish. And we're going to bring in your winner tonight, Dylan Hauser. Dylan, tell you what, man, we can't script it any better than that. Father's Day, winning one for your father, man. You have got to be happy right now.
Yeah, it was a good race. My teammates on 1, 2, 3 there, so that was cool. And yeah, couldn't really ride any better.
Just take us to the emotions, winning on Father's Day here. Our condolences going out to you guys. What was the emotions going there through those last 5 or 10 laps?
I mean, a little bit, but I lost my dad yesterday, so I'm only 19, so I'm still pretty young, and it's been tough on me. But I've been going through this for the past 21 days. He's been in ICU, got ran over on the interstate, so he's better now. Before he was messed up pretty bad, so it's kind of like a relief. He's gone. He's not suffering no more, so it's more a joy than I guess it's still sad, but he's better now than where he was at. So that's that. And me and my dad have the best relationship. So if you and your father are feuding, you need to work it out because you never know when you're going to see him again. That's all I can say. And just got to thank everybody at Slick Sim Sport. We went 1, 2, 3, and Steven for broadcasting. And got to thank my sponsors, Bobby Hans and his wife, and then iRacing iFlag, and everybody that helps put this deal together over at WOT. And Steven does a great job running the league. And I'll see you guys in the Supers.
Hey, now you're $50 richer winning this race.
Not bad, thank you.
Yeah, I was going to say that the same sentiments, Dylan. Congratulations to you. Thoughts and prayers to you and your family. But I think you said it best. Sometimes when we have tragedies and things happen in life, when we see people that we love and care for and they're suffering, sometimes we just have to say, God, let them go so they're not suffering anymore.
Correct. That's what we did. He was in ICU for 21 days with 0 improvement. So, and he had every bone in his body broken, and he was on a ventilator. And you're not supposed to be on a ventilator for no more than 14 days. And his whole body was shut down pretty much. So, it was what's for best. It's tough pill to swallow at 19, but I'll be all right, and I'll get.
Well, I think it would be hard-pressed to say. I think if we could request of Brett Wheeler that we could maybe make this the tribute race and rename this in honor of your father, Dylan. Godspeed to him, and congratulations. Happy Father's Day to you, buddy. An awesome way that you can send it off to him.
Thank you guys for broadcasting.
For sure. Chris, I think, again, sentiments is just, what a great story. I mean, I know it's a sad story, but it's a great story for him to be able to win this race on Father's Day in memory of his dad. And you could hear the young 19-year-old Dylan Hauser saying, hey, I miss my father. I know I do, but I know my dad's not suffering anymore. And I think he can take comfort in knowing that. And I don't know how you are with your maker, but if you believe in the man up above and you believe that there is a higher power and things after life, it always says we're all going to meet each other again.
Yeah, you are exactly right. We're going to bring in our second place finisher, J.D. Brown, or Zach McSwain, excuse me. Zach McSwain coming into our booth now, second place finisher, Zach McSwain there. You found yourself there in a good battle up there in the top 3 with about 5 to go. That last green, white checker restart, take us to your strategy there.
Yeah, I just didn't know how it was going to play out. I knew Hauser was pretty good, and him and JD was kind of side by side, so I was just trying to get the best finish possible. But it was a good race.
Coming home with a second place finish. We got a good points fund for these pro late models as well as the super late models coming up. Good points night for you.
I'll take it. Hopefully, we can just keep having good runs and click off top fives. I guess what should be good enough to have a chance at winning some money. So,
who you got helping you out on that race car? You want to give some thanks to?
all the guys at Slick Sim Sport. Thank my sponsors: Speed Connection, Big Al's Guns, Bighorn Taxidermy, Oliver Livestock, and Down Under Graphics for the paint. Good job to Dylan and JD there. Slick Sim Sport 123. So we'll take it. And thank Brett for the broadcast and Steve for putting on the league and Bobby Hunts for putting up the money for us to race every week. So thank you.
All right, that's your second place finisher, Zach McSwain. Wesley Outland standing by with our third place finisher, Jay.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say, man. What an awesome job for Slick Graphics and Speed Connection going 1, 2, and 3. And I think third place is going to be the driver of JD Brown of the number 14. JD, I think everybody kind of caught you under the radar. By the way, the monitor is showing the black 25. That was the last driver. There's the man right there to wrap up the 1, 2, 3 sweep. For the drivers, of course, of JD Brown. JD, you had such a strong race car. Man, I know you wanted to win this thing, but it had to have been special with a teammate for Dylan Hauser to win it, especially in memory of his father.
Oh, yeah, we were good early on, and then I knew they were better than me through the middle, so I was just trying to do something up top there on the final restarts, because I knew they were better than me through the middle / bottom, so I knew they were going to get around me if I ran down there. So just trying to make something work up top, but couldn't get it done. So congrats to Hauser, managed to get it done, and top 3 for Slick Sim Sport.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Chad, you ran a clean race. I mean, you were the man that was dominating there. And then, did the cautions hurt you there at the end? Is that what kind of cost you the win, you feel? If this race could have went green to the finish, I know you were closing in on lap traffic. Hauser was closing in on you with the lap traffic. But did the yellow flags those 2 times hurt you or help you in allowing Hauser to win?
For the most part, hurt me. The first restart we had, I was real good. I got a good jump, and I kind of pulled it away a little bit, so we were good. And that second caution that made us have the green-white checker, just really, that one hurt, because I knew if we didn't get that one, I probably could have held off Hauser there, but that last green-white checker, it was going to be tough holding them off, because he was going to get a way better start in the previous restart.
Well, if anything, a good night for the team and a good night for you in points for the opening round of Season 10 of this 10-week series for Pro Late Model competition.
Oh, yeah, I was not expecting to be able to run the full season, but he said there's 2 drop weeks, so now I'm actually going to try to compete for the full season since at first I knew I was going to miss at least 1 week. So now I should go in for points and see if we get a top 3 or even that win to get the money.
There you go. We'll let you go, man. That's the thoughts of JD Brown. Third place here tonight. And again, Slick Graphics 1, 2, and 3. What a great job for those drivers. Chris Nunn here tonight at Volusia. The awesome performance for the Pro Late Models on UDTV.
Yes, indeed. 59 drivers signing in tonight for the Next Level Designs Fixed Pro Late Models. And we got coming up next. Don't go anywhere, because up next it is the DirtFan.com National Super Late Model Series, brought to you by Bobby and Jennifer Hans. $50 to win, and all leads up to $1,500 to win points championship. Send your $10 to Stephen McMillian at WOTRL.com and get signed up for that points championship. Wesley, any final thoughts?
Apologize for being late. Had fun working with you as always, Chris Nunn. Thank you to Brett Wheeler and McMillan and Duvall and everybody for welcoming me into the World of Dirt, World of Thunder broadcast on Ultimate Dirt TV. And hopefully we can do it again very soon, for sure.
All right. I wanted to send out a big special thank you to our sponsors here at World of Thunder, Grace Productions, Loud Pedal Productions, DirtFan.com, Bobby and Jennifer Hans, Next Level Designs, $1 Million Motorsports, and Team Outlaw. Special thank you to our Ultimate Dirt TV sponsors, World of Thunder Race, iRacing League, and Wicked Cushion. If you want to sponsor anything that you see here on the broadcasts, whether it be on World of Thunder or Ultimate Dirt TV, shoot Brett Wheeler or Steve McMillian a message, and then we'll be more than happy to talk to you. For Wesley Outland, my name's Chris Nunn. Thanks to Brett Wheeler, our producer, and everybody in Race Control, Jesse Page, Stephen McMillian, BJ Duvall, and countless others that make it happen. We'll see you here in just a little bit for the DirtFan.com National Super Late Model Series. See you in a few.